What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I got the question from somebody is, why is my cost of living adjustment for 2023 at only 8.4% and not 8.7% like it was supposed to be for all Social Security recipients? Well, here's the thing. Social Security recipients are not locked into an 8.7% cost of living adjustment guaranteed. The 8.7% is based off of if you collect Social Security benefits at your full retirement age. But if you collect them a little bit early, prior to age 66 or 67, depending on when you were born, well, that's on you. And so your cost of living adjustment would likely get pushed down. Okay? And it's simply because of something called a PIA, which is a primary insurance amount. Now, I know this sounds very complicated because it is. It's the Social Security Administration and nothing is easy. They don't just say, okay, you get $1,000 every single month. I'm going to give you an 8.7% cost of living adjustment, which means you're going to get an additional $87 every single month. No, it's not that simple. Now, I want to show you an article. This is an article you can go to and it will help you really understand this a little bit better. I'm not going to attempt to butcher the math because I know I would and it would confuse you even more, but you can go ahead and do it and yeah. But let's go through this article. So here's the article. You can actually go to gobankingrates.com and you can check all this stuff out. But I want to go through this a little bit with you. But it says Social Security, why not everyone will get an 8.7% cost of living adjustment in 2023. And again, I know this is happening because I've been getting a lot of messages lately as to, hey, what's going on? Why am I not getting the full amount? Am I being penalized for some reason? And the answer is no, but it's because chances are you took your Social Security benefits a little bit early. All right, let's go through this. So it says right here, Social Security recipients will soon find out what their new monthly payments will be in 2023 after the 8.7% cost of living adjustment kicks in. Remember, these statements, these letters came out from the Social Security Administration sometime in December. Currently it's December 29th, so hopefully you already received your letter. If you did, make sure you hold on to that because that will be your proof of how much money you should be getting starting in 2023. Or actually, the payments actually start tomorrow. Depending on when you were born, the earliest payments will come out tomorrow on December 30th, simply because the first day of the month, okay, for January is actually on a Sunday, which means most people are going to celebrate the 2nd, which means that day is, I believe, are going to be a holiday, which means you wouldn't actually receive your payment until January 3rd, which because of that, Social Security Administration will send out checks early, which now come on December 30th, which is tomorrow. So hopefully that didn't confuse you. It kind of confused me. Anyway, let's get right back to it. So it says right here, okay, the reason is that COLA is applied to your primary insurance amount. This is your PIA, okay? And keep that in mind. It's applied to your PIA, not your current benefit. And the two are not always the same. It says, according to SSA, the PIA is the benefit you would get if you elect to begin receiving retirement benefits at your normal or full retirement age, which is 66 or 67 years old. Okay? Now, the amount that you get, it is dependent on when you take it. And I bring this up and I'm going to show you some quick math. This is not exact, but I want to show you some quick little math here. If you were to get, let's say $1,000, okay? Let's say you get $1,000 a month, okay? This is your PIA, your primary insurance amount. Let's say that is what you get, but you collected benefits at age 62 instead of age 66 or 67. Guess what? The amount that you get paid is actually reduced to just 70%, okay? So your current benefit, this is your CB, this is 70%. So let's say your normal amount should be, or your primary insurance amount should be this $1,000 amount right here, but you're only getting this because you took benefits early. That's kind of how they don't really penalize you, but they give you more payments, or you get less of a payment, but for longer. That's what they're doing. All right. So if this is the case right here, what the Social Security Administration is doing, they're giving you a cost of living adjustment based off of this number right here. And then they go and multiply that by 70, okay? And then they also round down to the nearest 10 cents, okay? They round down, okay? Again, all these numbers, they will throw you off, and this is why I don't want to complicate things, but this is kind of what's happening, is people are looking at this letter like, I'm supposed to get an 8.7% cost of living adjustment, and I'm only getting 8.5, 8.4. Like, what's going on here? And then they call the Social Security Administration, and they get stuck in a queue, and they get mad because nobody's answering the phone, or they've been on hold for the past hour. This is why. Okay, this is why. And the Social Security Administration, that honestly, I looked through this, and I was going to attempt to do the math for you, and based off of this person's, they sent me a copy of their letter, but honestly, I don't even want to attempt it. I don't even want to attempt it because I know I would confuse you. So let's get back to this article. So it says right here, the age you start collecting Social Security, let me erase that really quick. The age you start collecting Social Security retirement benefits is an important consideration in terms of your cost of living adjustment. You can barely see that. Anyway, let's see. Not everyone waits until their full retirement age, FRA, which is currently 66, 67, like I've said. But if you wait until your full retirement age to claim benefits, your PIA and monthly payment could be the same. But for most people, it is not. Then it goes on to say, however, if you claim your benefits at a different age, your SSA runs another calculation to adjust your PIA up and down for those who claim early or late. Okay, people who claim benefits before their FRA typically get lower payments, while those who wait until after age 70 get the highest possible payments. So that's one reason why your cost of living adjustment could be a little bit different. And the other reason why has to do with Medicare. Okay, so in some cases, and we're going to read this one right here. Okay, in some cases, you might get a higher cost of living adjustment than 8.7% because Medicare Part B premiums are going to go down. Okay, now let's go back and look at this number really quick as well. Based off that, let's say your payment is $1,000. Let's go look at this really quick. But let's say you get $1,000. Okay. Again, sorry for my chicken scratch, and I believe the Medicare Part B premium for last year, was it 160? I think it last year for 2022 was $160 and something, right? And now for 2023, again, trying to run an iPad is horrible. I think it's $155.20. Correct me if I'm wrong. But so let's say you go and deduct that, right? So $155, what is that? $845, right? Or $844.80 is what it would come out to. So if that's what you're getting, right? And again, I bring this up because a lot of people have already asked is, well, what if my payment went up a little bit? How did that happen? I did the math. I got 8.8%. Well, it could be because your Medicare Part B premium went down, right? If your Medicare Part B premium went down, you may get a little bump of an increase to the percentage. That's it. That's simple, right? All right, let's go look at this again. Then it says these premiums are deducted from your Social Security payment, so you'll have less taken out in 2023 than you did in 2022. The other one, and this is one I really want to touch on as well, mainly because I think this is where a lot of people are wondering, well, kind of what happened, right? What happened here? But your cost of living adjustment could be less than 8.7% if you already started collecting Social Security, but you plan to sign up for Medicare for the first time in 2023. Okay? Somebody reached out the other day and they wondered why. They thought that the 8.7%, okay, they're going to get 8.7% on top of their current benefit amount, or the one from 2022, but then they didn't realize then they're going to sign up for Medicare Part B. I guess they had some other plan or whatever in 2022, but now in 2023 they're going to have to pay this 100 and whatever it is, right? This $155 or whatever the Medicare Part B premium is. Well, they didn't realize that, and so now they are very worried because, should they even take Medicare Part B? Because honestly, they can't afford it with the other things they got going on. They need that $155 or $160 every single month. Now, that's very concerning, but again, this is why they sent out the letter. But the issue that we're also facing, and this is something that I believe it is mentioned in this article. We can go and look really quick. I believe it's all the way at the bottom. Yeah, here it is. So you can see right here, says, this might also be the case if you switch from original Medicare to a Medicare Advantage plan in 2023 and elect to deduct the Medicare Advantage cost from your Social Security payment. Because if you have basic Medicare, right, and it costs you $155 or whatever, but then you go and get the Advantage plan, it costs you, I know somebody that I think they're paying like $4.99 a month for it or whatever. It's a big increase. And so obviously if you deduct that and then you try to look at your increase from 2022 to 2023, guess what? It's a lot less. You actually got like a negative increase, right? And so that's what's very concerning about that. But that's what I know a lot of people have been asking about. So hopefully this video answered that question as to why some people are not getting the full 8.7% cost of living adjustment for 2023. It's simply because of how Social Security is calculated using the primary insurance amount and also whether or not you are going to deduct Medicare from your benefit amount every single month. So again, if you have any questions whatsoever, please ask your questions down in the comment section below. Again, thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.